Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Welcome to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike. Oh, I'm pissed off today. I'm pissed the fuck off. This weekend of football was just not, it was not good for me. Y'all know I'm an Eagles fan. We lost to the fucking Jets. The motherfucking Jets. Aaron Rodgers playing? That nigga playing? Hold on, he on injury list. He out that fucking year. Zach Wilson. Zach fucking Wilson? Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, let me tell you something right now. I know motherfuckers hitting me up talking all kind of shit. That's cool. Do your thing. I'll get to a few of y'all in a motherfucking minute. Let me say this. The ones who's hitting me up, making excuses for my motherfucking squad, stop hitting my goddamn line. I know we didn't have D Slay. Where is it? I got the shit right here. Darius Slay. He didn't coming into the game. He didn't play. He wasn't playing. Jalen Carter coming into the game. He wasn't playing. Landon Dickerson ain't been playing. All right. While playing the game, Reed Blankenship, our starting safety, he goes out. Eli fucking Ricks. You don't know him. I don't know him either. Not a good corner. I love my Eagles. He's not a good corner at all whatsoever. He got sent out the motherfucking game. So if he not a good corner and he ain't a fucking game, who the nigga behind him? Who the nigga is behind him? Lane Johnson, our superstar right tackle, went out during the game. He went out during the game. Ankle injury. I don't give a fuck. Jalen Hurts out there? Yep. How about A.J. Brown? Yep. How about Dallas Goedert? Yep. How about Devontae Smith? Yep. DeAndre Swift? Yep. Kim Gainwell? Yep. What are you talking about? I don't give a fuck about who wasn't there on defense. If they ain't there, we got the whole motherfucking offense there, with the exception of Lane Johnson and our right guard, Landon Dickerson. He's replaced by, what's his name? Sua Opeta. Sua Opeta, number 78. And you know what? Let me get the fucking Lane Johnson's replacement. Jack Driscoll, number 60 fucking 3. I don't know what the fuck you was doing, but when you playing right tackle, move your goddamn feet. That reaching shit, it ain't fucking working. That's when they start bringing the motherfucking pressure from that side. Lane Johnson ain't gave up a second 2 whole motherfucking years. And hopefully when he come back, it'll be 3 fucking years. This boy, we lost to the fucking Jets. The Jets Jets. Get the fuck out of here. You know what? Let me start with my motherfucking quarterback. Because, see, my homeboy Jordan that be on here, y'all know, for the ones who watch the show, he's a professional soccer player. He couldn't make the engagement. He has some things going on. You know what I'm saying? So he's not here, so it's just me. You feel me? See, but I tell him all the time, you know, when he is a Lamar Jackson fan, when Lamar Jackson had the chance to win the game, all that other shit that happened in the first, second, and third quarter don't fucking matter. It don't matter. Just like last week when Lamar threw that interception inside, you know what I'm saying, against the Steelers and shit, I told him all of that drop pass shit ain't fucking matter because it came down to him having to win the fucking game. He threw an interception. Just like my nigga Jalen Hurts did today. He threw a fucking interception. And they won the goddamn game off of it. The Jets. I am pissed the fuck off. Jalen Hurts, 28 of 45. 280 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3. Not 1, not 2, 3 interceptions. It should have been 4 fucking interceptions. Because that last pass you threw to Devontae Smith, I don't know who the fuck you was. Who the fuck? They had 2 niggas around him. What the fuck was that? Yo, I know quarterbacks sometimes have bad games and all of that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't. to hear that shit. I don't hear that shit. 3 interceptions, bro. It should have been 4. But you know what? I'll take one off for you because you threw one to Dallas Goedert. He caught the joint. He caught the motherfucker, and the motherfucker punched it out, and it landed right in Quentin Williams' hands. All right, cool. Cool. What about the other 2? Huh? You stared Dallas Goedert the fuck down, and you threw the motherfucker off your back goddamn foot so you couldn't step into the motherfucker. We lost to the Jets. It ain't no excuse for that shit. There's no excuse. You got Swift, he fumbling. He out there juking and shit. Motherfucker punched the ball out of his hands. He fumbled. Hold the ball high and tight. Hold that motherfucker high and tight so when the motherfucker punch, it ain't going no motherfucker way. You juking with the ball down here all tight and shit. It ain't no motherfucking break. Woo! Listen, I'm not making no excuses at all. Our defense, our corners, they can be had. I don't know who the fuck Eli Ricks, Mario Goodrich, and Josh Joby is. I don't know them. I know them, but I don't. That's why that next man up shit is for the fucking birds. The next man up can't do what the fuck the man that was starting is supposed to be doing. Period. It ain't the same. But at the end of the day, my quarterback, my offense had a chance to win the fucking game. We put up 14 fucking points. That ain't the 2000 Ravens defense out there. It's not. The Jets defense is solid. They are damn good. That ain't the 2000 Ravens. 28 of 45, 280 yards. That's not a good game. In 3 picks and 1 touchdown. He had 47 yards on the ground. He had the only 2 touchdowns in the fucking game. The only 2. A.J. Brown balled out, 7 for 131, 18.7 yards a catch. I don't know what's going on with Devontae. I don't know what's going on with Devontae. I don't know. I don't know if he not getting open or is the play calling or what. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't get it. But this is where we need the third receiver though. You feel me? The third, Quez Watkins, we tried to get this motherfucker out of here last year. He dropped every motherfucking thing. You feel me? We got Zacchaeus, eliminated Zacchaeus or whatever the case may be. Like we put long drives together and get 3 points and shit. Our red zone sucks. We was 2 out of 3 today, but our red zone for this year, it fucking sucks. We ain't even 50% in the red zone. What's up? I'm pissed the fuck off. I ain't even got a lot of fucking notes. I'm so pissed off. Normally I'm noted up. Nigga, I am pissed that we lost to the fucking Jets. And stop making excuses for my fucking team. Y'all same niggas that be telling me y'all make excuses for your fucking team. For yours. Don't hit me, bro. It's just like, it ain't that. It is that. It is. To me, it is. This is ridiculous, man. But it happened today. It happened. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This nigga threw a fucking interception to end the game. What the fuck is that, man? He stared the shit out of Dallas Goedert, man. Listen, we get this week, it's all about bouncing back. All the niggas is hitting me up and shit, talking shit. Talk your shit. But this week is about bouncing back. We got the Dolphins next week, Sunday night, 8 o'clock, 8:20, in Philly. In South Philly. And we're going to see how, you know what I mean? We're going to see how we bounce back. Because you can't do nothing but bounce back. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But you know what? I don't want to harp on this because I'm already pissed off. I don't want to harp too much. But let me talk to the niggas real quick that be hitting me up. I got a few niggas that I would have named because I'm going to start naming you niggas. All you niggas that be ducking and hiding and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to start with one. My homeboy, KJ. KJ Dudley. Yeah, KJ Dudley. KJ's a Cowboys fan. He's a Dallas cow manure boy fan. That's what I call him. I hate the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? When they lose and you hit him up, you get no response. You know why you don't get no response? Because he blocks you. He puts you on the block list. Like he did me. And I mean, you're on the block list for weeks. He ducking and hide and shit, but want to send me a motherfucking DM and shit out of nowhere. Don't send me no motherfucking reels, nigga. Answer your goddamn phone when I call you with them sorry-ass Cowboys losing and shit, too. To the fucking 49ers by 32, and to the goddamn Arizona Cardinals, and they ran the ball on y'all sorry ass for over 220 fucking yards. I thought that was the 2000 Ravens defense. Oh, Michael Parsons, it's the 2000 Ravens defense. It's the dad. No, it's not. Over 200? No. Stop ducking and hiding, nigga, and stop coming out when you just waiting in the weeds and shit to see what's going on. No. Keep that same energy when you win and when you lose. You feel me? I could have easily ducked the show today. It's my shit. I could have eaten. Look. It don't even look the same. I'm on a face cam right now. I'm on a face cam because if you can see anything, I don't have my podcast equipment. I had to turn my podcast equipment in because the mic ports, the headphone mic ports on the podcast equipment, it was staticky. It was, it was staticky, so I had to send it in, had to send it all the way to California, and when they get back, it's going, I have my DSLR camera. Right now, I'm on the face cam because I don't have my audio. You feel me? So I'm on the face cam right now. I could have easily said, you know what? No, I ain't gonna do it because I ain't got my camera, I ain't got my podcast equipment, my microphone, and all of that shit. Nigga, I'm on Zoom right now. I'm on Zoom with my Raycon earbuds in. You feel me? Hopefully you can hear me well. Like I hear that music well when I got these joints in when I'm working out and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I could have ducked the show. I don't duck and hide, nigga. I'm gonna take my L's like a motherfucking G. We got our ass whooped today. 20-14 by the Jets with no Aaron Rodgers is an ass whooping. We got our ass whooped. 20-14, that's too much. Ass whooping. We had the game. The defense, the D-line, y'all did what y'all was supposed to do. They couldn't run for shit. And Zach Wilson ain't like he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm blaming this loss on Jalen Hurts. My quarterback, Jalen Don't It Hurts. Yep, that's what I call him. Jalen Don't It Hurts. And I'm blaming this loss on him. That defensive front stepped up and played well. Now back in, like I said, we didn't have Darius Slay, our superstar corner, and our slot corners. Avonte Maddox, our slot corner, he out for the season. You know what I'm saying? They brought in Bradley Roby, but Bradley Roby's not what he used to be. You know what I'm saying? He's not what he used to be. And then the younger guys, the Mario Goodriches of the world, the Josh Jobies of the world, and shit like that. Eli Ricks, they just not gonna cut it for us. That's who the receivers always attack when they play us, man. By the trade deadline, we're gonna need some motherfucking slot receivers and slot corner. We need a third receiver, and we need some slot corners. Because we cannot depend on the front line and front seven to get there to the quarterback every single time. They did their part today. I ain't got nothing to say about them. It's just on the defensive side of the ball with the corners and shit. Like I said, the Mario Goodrich, Eli Ricks, Josh Joby, they need more work. I don't know how much better they can get. They young, I get it, but goddamn it got to happen quick. Oh, we need to start making some shit happen in this trade market. Period. Because they're not cutting it. They're not. They started on them last week with Cooper Kupp. Started on Eli Ricks. And then worked their way, just did what they wanted to do. We won the game, but we got to find ways to win too goddamn much. Let's go out and have a fucking complete goddamn game and not lose to the motherfucking Jets. They talking about some Jets. Yes. Get the fuck out of here. And you know who else? My mama. Mama, you be laying in the weeds too. Laying in the weeds, peeking through, seeing what's going on because you a Colts fan. You a Colts fan and you ain't got nothing to cheer for. Absolutely nothing to cheer for. And like I told you before, you're not making the playoffs. So all of this, you texting me and all of this stuff out there, stop doing that. Yeah, you mama, love you. Love you dearly. Love you dearly. I love you, mama. Stop texting my phone when stuff going bad. You understand? Stop it. Another person, my brother-in-law, Wink, Daniel Winston Jr., they call him Wink. Nigga, you a Broncos fan, boy. And I told you I was going to call your ass out on here. You a fucking Colts fan and a Broncos fan. The Broncos, the Dolphins put a basketball score up on you niggas, man. 70 to fucking 20. And you got the nerve, the audacity, the mitigated gall to hit me up and talk shit. And then you got your homeboy on Instagram and shit, nigga. He's trying to talk. I don't even know the whole ass nigga name. He talking shit. I asked him, who your team is? Who your team? It don't matter. Boy, you soft as fuck. You ain't even no G about your shit. And you want to sit there and come out the woodworks and shit. Wait, you the same nigga who renege on all your bets, boy. You don't even be standing on what you be saying, nigga. Then you try to pull out the motherfucking Bud Crawford and Spence fight? Huh? You also the same nigga who ran from this very show last year, nigga. You ran from this show under the lights. You ran because your boy Jason Tatum, the Boston Celtics, got ran by the fucking Miami Heat, who got more undrafted players in the goddamn G League on their fucking team. And you ran from the show. All you do is sit and wait in the weeds too, peeking around because you got about 12 teams. You got you said you Colts, you motherfucking Rams, you motherfucking Broncos, you every motherfucking body. You do the same thing in basketball, nigga. I don't even hear you talk about Kyrie no more. That's your guy. You bounce around everybody else. Boston, the fucking Clippers, the fucking Warriors. Pick a motherfucking team because your actual true teams is trash as fuck. And you be sitting around waiting and shit too, ducking and hiding. You want to throw punches and hide and shit. No, nigga, throw your fucking punches and stand there and do what you got to do to win the argument, win the debate. Don't run, nigga. What you running for? For what? Stop hitting me up, nigga, because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler at you at the end of the season. I'm going to holler at you and see what that Broncos record is like at the end of the season. You feel me? That's what I'm going to look at. And I'm going to call your ass out again. And when this basketball season come up, make sure you don't run again. Make sure you don't run again, nigga. You feel me? It's only one nigga, one man I respect when it comes to this sports shit. I'm talking shit back and forth talking shit. This nigga, he don't duck, he don't hide, he don't throw punches and run like a little pussy ass nigga. He don't do that. Wink, you be playing pussy, nigga. That's what you be doing. You ain't hit me all season. All season. I ain't hit you all season. I didn't hit you when your Broncos got 70 points put on their ass, when they got a 50 ball put on their ass, nigga. Huh? 50. And it ain't getting no better. It ain't. I didn't hit you up, and you come hitting me up. Stop it. Now you all exposed like dog nuts, nigga. Since you want to do all that shit talking on Instagram and tagging me and all that other shit. I let everybody know how you run from shit. So you don't be standing on what the fuck you be saying. Tell everybody who your real teams is, like the Broncos, the Colts, and the fucking Pacers, nigga. And then everybody see why you don't be, you just sit around like a loser waiting on everybody else to lose. You feel me? But my guy, Big Aaron, he a Cowboy fan. He a Cowboy fan. And I promise you, I fry his ass all the time. I be frying his ass about them Cowboys. And guess what? He don't run. He don't ignore no text messages. He don't block me. He don't do none of that shit. So I ain't even mad at him for hitting my line, texting me, tagging me on Instagram or social media, all of that shit. I don't even care because he take his L's like he take his dubs, nigga, like a motherfucking G. And I told him this already, so I respect that nigga. All you other niggas, I don't respect y'all shit when y'all do that shit. Y'all cool. Y'all my niggas, we cool. But when it comes to this sports shit, I don't respect it. No. So quit tagging me. Quit doing it because I'm going to call your ass out every time. Especially the niggas that be running. Like Wink. My brother-in-law, Daniel Winston Jr. Like that nigga. You feel me? And your homeboy, y'all one and the same. He going to come out and say, oh, I told him he wasn't no G about his shit. I said, nigga, if you don't let me know who your team is, you aren't just talking shit. Nigga, who your squad? Who your squad is? It don't matter, dude. We trash right now. I said, you ain't no G about your shit. Comment all you want to, nigga. Say whatever you got to say. And I ain't even responding to you no more because you ain't no G about your shit. That's some whole shit. And then you going to say, Coach Nation, Coach Nation? And you talking shit? You're not making the playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? talking about playoffs. You gotta win the game. The fuck out of here, man. So, but like I said, this week for my Eagles, bounce back week, baby. That shit in the past. We lost to the Jets. I'm pretty sure it's been other quarterbacks that had lost to worse teams. I'm pretty sure it's quarterbacks, Hall of Fame quarterbacks that have had worse games. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could be stuck with Dak like the Cowboys, but we're not. So thank you God for that. You feel me? We could be stuck like the motherfucking Cowboys because they're gonna have to pay that nigga. Honestly, my dog Jalen Hurts today, he had 3 interceptions, right? Right? That's not normal for him. Every quarterback will have a bad game. Let's see how you respond and moving forward. But see, the Cowboys, because y'all been dealing with Dak 8 years, and the game Jalen Hurts had today with them 3 interceptions, y'all been seeing that shit for 8 years, and it ain't gonna stop today. It ain't gonna stop today. You know what I'm saying? So, my Eagles, we lost to the Jets. Shouldn't have lost. It's a bad loss. I ain't making no excuses. We got to come out on top in that game. We gotta get better on defense at the DB spot. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said from the beginning of the season, it looked a little different for us. New offensive coordinator, all of that type of shit. All right, bro, we're going into week 6 now. Let's you know, let's get it all. Let's put it all the way together. Let's put it all the way together now. It ain't mid-season yet, but still, we in week 6. It's time. It's time now. So we lost. Move on. 5-1. And listen, first of all, and niggas is hitting me up that they squad is 2-3, 3-2. What? 3-3. We 5-1. We're at the top of our division. Still a top team in the NFL. NFL or in the NFC, however you want to look at it. Still up there. Where y'all nigga squads at? Don't sit around and wait on me. Don't sit around. Worry about y'all squads that's losing and ain't giving y'all nothing to cheer for. You feel me? So it is what it is. A new day. We move on. So, like I said, man, this weekend of football, it was not good for me. It was not good. I'm also a Colorado Buffalo fan. Y'all know this by now. I fuck with Coach Prime, just like everybody else fuck with Coach Prime. That's who I'm rocking with. It is what it is. The Colorado Buffaloes lost to Stanford, 46-43 in overtime. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they had a 29-0 lead at halftime. What the hell led to their collapse? I'll tell you what led to their collapse. They got complacent. That's what happened. They got complacent. Don't you know? They had 324 yards in the first half. Colorado, I'm talking about. 324 yards in the first half. Stanford had 114 yards in the first half. Bro, Stanford is terrible. They were 1-4 coming into this game. 1-4. I just told you we had a 29-0 halftime lead. 29-0. Shador had 4. He was 14 of 18 for 201 yards and 3 touchdowns in the first half. The defense held Stanford to 2.8 yards a play and 3 sacks in the first half. That's great. That's great. They had 1 touchdown in the second half. The second half, Stanford they had 408 yards to Colorado's 208 yards. Colorado had 532 total yards, and Stanford had 523 total yards. But they outscored Colorado 46-14 after halftime. So Stanford, who was 1-4 coming into this game, they scored 46 points. What? Shador led the team with 37 yards on the ground. So they're going to let you know right there they can't run a goddamn ball. They can't run the ball. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I talk about my Eagles corners. My Philadelphia Eagles, like the Eli Ricks and Mario Goodrich and just Colorado. Oh, they need corners, baby. They got their ass ate alive. And I know Travis Hunter he's a two-way player. He's a two-way player. Man, Travis Hunter is a small guy to be playing corner because they got a wide receiver in Stanford. His name is, hopefully I want to pronounce his name right. Alec Aomanor. I think that's how they was pronouncing it Friday night. Alec Aomanor. Bro, this nigga had 13 receptions, 294 yards, 3 touchdowns. 2 of those touchdowns, one of them was 97 yards. Obviously from the 3-yard line. That can't happen. In a 60-yard bomb. And he mossed the shit out of Travis Hunter. Mossed the shit. I mean, had the ball on the side of his head and the helmet and everything. Still mossed his ass for a touchdown. Bro, Travis Hunter's talented, bro. But them receivers get big, baby. And Travis Hunter is a small guy. You look at his arms, but he is a small, slender guy. I think he's a better receiver than he is a corner. You understand? And on top of that, Colorado has 17 penalties for 127 yards, bro. That can't happen. That can't happen. 1 touchdown in the second half, bro. Luckily, Colorado got a bye week. They get a chance to clean up some shit and get ready to come back and face UCLA, another big school. They in top of 25. I think they 25th in the rankings. 25th in the rankings, you know what I'm saying? Got to get ready. They know it's big boy football. But I'm going to tell you like I said before, I'm going to tell you what's going on, though. All of them high schoolers and them college guys, they in college right now, they may not be getting no clock at this big school. That guy in front of him, he's a star. Oh, this guy over here, he's a star. I'm not going to play next year because he's going to be here, but I'm a dog, too. Them D linemen, them corners, them linebackers, because that's what Colorado needs. They need it all. They need it all. Yeah, they need it all. Yeah, that's what they need. They watching. They see Colorado needs. The ones that want to win, they ain't going to do nothing but come to Colorado. Coach Prime, I still believe in you, baby. I'm still a believer. Can't nobody change that. I believe where Colorado is going, where the program is headed. Yeah, because if you think about it, Colorado is already ahead of schedule. They already ahead of schedule. They were 1-11 last year. Let that sink in. 1-11. So out of 12 games, you won 1. That's a fucking F. Let my son come home with a test graded, and that motherfucker say 1 out of 12. I'm going to take my belt off and whoop his little ass. That's what I'm going to do. There ain't no TV, there ain't no outside, and ain't no game. Hell, you be lucky to eat. You be lucky to eat. You come in here at 1 out of 12 because you just don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what Coach Pro. It's the beginning. But like you said before, you better get me now. Because this is worse as I'm going to be. You better get me now. But at the end of the day, that loss is unacceptable. I ain't making no excuses. 29 points in the first half. 1 touchdown in the second half. Nah, that ain't going to cut it, Colorado. That ain't going to cut it. And even Coach Prime was like, he's disappointed. Coach Prime ain't no mediocrity type guy. He wants to win, man. He wants to win. That's what it's all about. You played to win the game. That's what it is. You heard her. You heard Herm Edwards. You played to win the game, man. I think Colorado, they learn from all of this shit. But one more thing though. That defensive coordinator doing all that yelling all night long, yelling and screaming, trying to substitute and fucking. It's gonna be a new D coordinator next year. I believe so. You know what I also think? I think it's gonna be a new offensive coordinator next year. Yes, because they run a lot of motherfucking screen plays. A lot of those. A lot. Put the ball downfield. You know what I'm saying? The playbook needs to open up more. Like them short ass screen. That ain't gonna cut it, man. That ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying? But I know it take time. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Take time and shit. We still gonna believe. Excuse me. We still gonna believe in you, Coach Prime. We still gonna believe in you. Now, moving on again. I'm still pissed off, man. I can't get it off my fucking head that my Eagles lost to the goddamn Jets. This is crazy to me. This is crazy. Did they overlook them? Whatever. I don't know. This shit is crazy, man. So, the 49ers. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Bang, bang, Niner gang. They lost to the Cleveland Browns. Now, keep in mind, Cleveland Browns, they don't have their franchise quarterback either, or their franchise running back in Nick Chubb. You know what I'm saying? And the 49ers went in there and they lost. They lost the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Unacceptable. So the question is, did Brock Purdy just show his true colors, or did the Browns just play better than the 49ers? My rebuttal to that is I never looked at Brock Purdy the way everybody talking about him. Let me tell you why. Why? Because when I see Brock Purdy play, man, and he throwing that ball, he making those passes, I'll be like, man, them niggas is wide the fuck open. Wide open. And I don't care what quarterback you got in the league. If niggas is wide open and they're going to give you a pocket to throw, he can do that. He can do that. It's when the pressure is on and them D linemen is in your fucking mouth. Can you sustain that? You know what I'm saying? And I know people are going to say, oh, C-Mac went out. C-Mac went out middle of the third quarter. He wasn't doing shit up until that. He wasn't doing shit. They locked all that shit up. They locked up the front line, that front seven for the Cleveland Browns. They locked that shit up. He wasn't doing absolutely nothing. And then they talked about, oh, Deebo Samuel, he went out. Okay. Brandon Ayuk, was he out there? Because all I hear for all year long, oh, this is Brandon Ayuk. It's his breakout year. All this other shit. No. Brandon Ayuk looks good against those third and fourth corners who are not the elite corners. He's a good wide receiver, but a true number one? Absolutely not. Because if he was, where was he at today? Brandon, just like CeeDee Lamb, they move him around a lot, put him in the slot. He get his money on the third and fourth guy. He get his money like that. When he out there, them dogs, ain't doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. But complaining and getting locked up. Period. George Kittle, he was out there, right? What about Ray McCloud? That's enough, right? Had your whole O-line. And like I said, Christian McCaffrey wasn't doing shit. I mean, this is Brock Purdy who they talking about who should be MVP. MVP. Nah, bro. He was under some pressure today. And I feel like they broke his will. That's me. I feel like the Cleveland Browns broke Brock Purdy's will. I feel like they made him quit. Keep in mind, the first half, this nigga here was 8 for 17 for 72 yards. Brock Purdy. And that was all the way up until the fourth quarter with 5 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the ball game. And keep in mind, he had 1 yard in the second half, leading up to that 5 minute and 11 second mark. He was 1 of 5 for 1 yard, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell, PJ Walker had with 18 for 34, 192 yards, no touchdowns and 2 picks, and he is terrible. He's terrible. PJ Walker is terrible. And if PJ Walker don't throw that pick, they don't even score 17 points. He threw a pick right in the hands of the 49ers cornerback. They wouldn't even be in the game. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy got the ball with 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the fourth. First down, he threw the ball behind. It was almost a pick. Had that pressure on him. Second down, he overthrew Brandon Ayuk. But even if he would have put it on the money, Brandon Ayuk didn't have no separation. He didn't have a step on Denzel Ward. It was no steps. If he throw that ball right, it's a fucking pick. Because Brandon Ayuk, to me, is not a true number one. He's a number 3 receiver. And that's where he get his money in. Not out there outside the numbers like that. That's just me against the elite corners. No. And then, like I said, if PJ Walker don't throw that interception, they only got 10 points. Still, that's it. Brock Purdy went 12 of 27 for 125 yards, 1 touchdown, and an interception. And that's the MVP. I just feel like motherfuckers be prisoner of the fucking moment, man.
He's won every last regular season start he's been in.
Man, stop, man. You see when they put that pressure on his ass today, what happened? He folded, man. He folded. I just think that's who Brock Purdy is. I don't think Brock Purdy is this guy that people making him out to be. This superstar, oh, Mr. Irrelevant. He's this, he's that. I don't think so. And this I ain't got nothing against the Niners. We're gonna see the Niners this year in Philly. What's that, week 13, 14, or some shit like that? Something like that. We're gonna see him. I don't think Brock Purdy is that dude like that. Y'all can think whatever y'all want to think. That's me. That's me. Like I said, them niggas, they got a lot of weapons out there. You got Debo, you know what I'm saying? Debo do a whole lot of talking too. He been talking all off season, the podcast and all of this type of shit. Oh, if we had Brock Purdy, we would have did this. We would have, whatever. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. But they got their ass for today by the Browns. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. No more unbeaten teams. It ain't no more unbeaten teams. It's cool. We're gonna go undefeated. It's all right. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Moving on, right? The Detroit Lions. They moved to 5-1 with the win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Listen, man. The question is, should the Detroit Lions now be considered Super Bowl contenders? Super Bowl contenders for the Lions? Maybe. They're not going to be no pushover. They're not going to be a pushover. And I said this already. I wrote it down. I wrote it here, right here. Listen, man, they beat the Bucs today. The next 5 games, I said they could win the next 6, and this is the first of 6. They got the Ravens next week. They can beat the Ravens. They got the Raiders, Chargers, the Bears, and the Packers. Like I said, they could easily be 10-1 after them 6 games right there. Jared Goff was 30 of 44, 353 yards, and 2 touchdowns. The team only had 40 yards rushing. They only had 40 yards rushing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the defense, they can get after your quarterback. They only had 1 sack, but they can pressure you, man. They can pressure you. Had 9 pressures all game long. Hit the QB 4 or 5 times. And, you know, when you hit Baker Mayfield, he get rattled. He get a little rattled and shit. You know what I'm saying? He get a little timid in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? This is not the old Detroit Lions, man. It's not. They here for a reason. They 5-1 for a reason. I said they're gonna be a force in the NFL this year. Not in just the NFC. They a force in the NFL. They could be any team in the NFL. On any given Sunday, they can be any team in the NFL. I'm talking any last one of them. Nobody's unbeatable. Clearly, we've seen that. You know what I'm saying? I just think people got to start putting some more respect on the Detroit Lions name, man. They got to start putting some more respect on their name. But like I said, it's just going. Let's wait and see till after these next 5 games. Like I said, they beat the Bucs. They beat the Bucs. These next 5 games, the Ravens, the Raiders, the Chargers, the Bears, the Packers, and let's just see if they're contenders. You know what I'm saying? We know the Ravens is at the top of their division. They beat the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? They're at the top of their division. All right, cool. We can put some more. We can put some more on that. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders, Chargers, Bears, Packers. Well, those teams are not hard to beat, considering, you know, the Bears. Look at the Bears. You know what I mean? The Raiders. It's messed up. The Packers. Like, they already beat the Packers 34-20. I gotta put some respect on the Lions name. And I truly think, I don't know if I'm gonna say, oh, they're Super Bowl contenders. Let's wait and see till after this run right here. Let's wait and see. You know what I'm saying? Because you look up and the Lions is 10-1. When the last time you seen the Lions 10-1? Even with Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson. When the last time you seen that? You know what I'm saying? The Lions look good. Like I said, shout to the Lions. Dan Campbell, he came in there and turned shit all the way around, man. Dan Campbell came in there and turned. I think any football player would want to play for Dan Campbell. Real talk. Because he wants to win for one thing. You know what I mean? He interact with his teammates. He wants you to get better. The environment that he has brought, the culture, the no quit culture. They Lions, and they the ones that's hunting. They the ones that's hunting. The Lions, and they hunting. And they hunting everybody. And they're not scared of nobody, because you gotta think, when the Lions come into these games, when they play the Ravens, I don't know. I know the Ravens is favorite. I know they favorite. I know they are. And also when they get to the playoffs, whoever the team the Lions is playing, they'll probably put the Lions as underdogs. So the Lions ain't got nothing to lose. You know, I mean, they got something to lose, but they don't. Nobody's expecting the Lions. Nobody was expecting the Lions to do what they're doing now. 5-1, you didn't say that. None of y'all said that. I didn't think 5-1. I said there'd be a force in the league. I didn't know they was gonna start 5-1. I didn't know they was gonna look this motherfucking good. They look good, and they travel too. They travel. They travel, baby. You know what I'm saying? So moving on, right? Monday Night Football tonight. Monday Night Football. Chargers, Cowboys. Chargers are 1.5-point underdogs out there in LA. You know what I'm saying? 1.5-point underdogs at home to the Cowboys. Who wins Monday Night Football? Now listen. Y'all know I hate the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys. But I'm going to keep it real with you. They're going to lose. The Cowboys are going to lose to the Chargers. Yes, they're going to lose. And keep in mind, the Chargers don't have Mike Williams. He's out for the season. But I think the Chargers are going to beat the Cowboys. I just truly believe so. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. People that know me, they know. I said it before. Justin Herbert, he on the clock to me. He on the clock because he was up 27-0 last year in the playoffs too, and lost that shit to the Jags. Let them come all the way back. He scored 0 points in the second half. 0. You know what I'm saying? I just think Justin Herbert, not on the clock to like get rid of him, but it's time for motherfuckers to start putting his name in like, yo, what's up, nigga? You ain't producing. What's going on? Yeah, they talk about everybody else, but his name don't pop up in this shit. So he got some shit to prove too. Yeah, he's the franchise quarterback. The Chargers ain't gonna get rid of him. That's too hard to find another quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But he needs to start getting some of that same criticism as these other quarterbacks is getting. Because he be bullshitting too. But tomorrow night, he ain't gonna bullshit. He gonna come play and beat the Cowboys. The Cowboys is gonna be 3-3. And I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna fry their ass. That's exactly what's gonna happen. And even if they win, they still behind my motherfucking Eagles, nigga. So we 5-1. And we still a top team in the NFC and in the NFL. And our record is better than the Cowboys. You feel me? So, only thing motherfuckers say, oh, y'all lost to the Jets. Okay, the Cowboys lost to the fucking Cardinals. Joshua Dobbs, nigga. They got ran over with that vaunted 2000 Ravens defense. Well, get the fuck out of here. Niggas is crazy, man. So look, like I told y'all, it may look a little different. You know what I'm saying? I got the face cam. I don't have the camera. I got the camera, you know what I'm saying? But the audio won't, you know, all that type of shit. Y'all know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? So once the equipment get back, you know what I mean? Gonna be back on the camera. I'm not gonna be in the face cam no more. I won't have the earbuds in. I won't be on Zoom. Well, we might do a little Zoom. You know what I'm saying? But I'll have the sound to be better, you know what I mean? The quality will be better, you know what I'm saying? This is my first time ever doing Zoom, you know? So maybe it does sound good. Maybe it does, but I'm still pissed off at my Eagles. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying? However you may be listening, if that's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, or if you watch it on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? Subscribe to Under the Lights so you can be caught up on all things Under the Lights. I'm going to keep bringing y'all this shit. I ain't stopping. I don't care how many views I got, how many subscribers I don't got or do have. I'm going to keep on going with this shit. You understand? And it's always going to be fly, Eagles, fly till the wheels fall off. You understand me? You understand me? It is what it is. And I'm gone.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah.